Woods and Mason found themselves awakening in an abandoned military fortress. As they opened their eyes, they saw Viktor Reznov standing watch over them, protecting Mason at all cost. Mason panicked, reaching for his sidearm, but quickly realized that Viktor Reznov was not a threat to him or his brother, Frank Woods. He put the gun down and radioed Captain Price, informing him that they had successfully lain low for a few weeks and were ready to find Helen Park, a rogue agent who had betrayed the CIA under Raul Menendez's command. As for Russell Adler, he had been killed by Woods the second his gun went off, hitting him painfully. Suddenly, a signal appeared on a monitor showing the ID target, Helen Park. She was heading toward members of Cortes Die, run by Raul Menendez. Mason and Woods made their way into the dimly lit hallway after taking out Raul Menendez's guards. Mason found himself confronted with two doors, a vision compelling him to pick the left. Trusting his instincts, he instead opened the right door, leading directly to Raul Menendez's room. They moved like shadows, silent and deliberate, avoiding detection. Mason gestured to Frank Woods, a silent command to ready his silenced pistol. In a synchronized move, they dispatched the two guards posted on the left, their bodies slumping silently to the ground. Raul Menendez turned, shock and anger etched on his face. He reached for his gun, but it was too late. The staccato burst of an M16 echoed through the room, the bullets finding their mark. Menendez stumbled back, crashing through the window and plummeting to the ground below, landing lifeless atop a parked car. The blaring alarm broke the silence, and Mason and Woods sprinted down the hallway, avoiding detection from the remaining guards. They slipped out of the mansion, adrenaline pumping, but their victory was short-lived. Helen Park, vengeance burning in her eyes, roared up the driveway in a truck. She leaped out, grenade launcher in hand, firing and barely missing Mason and Woods. Frank Woods found an opening and pulled out his sniper rifle just as Helen Park was about to rotate her aim at Mason. It was too late. With fast and fierce thinking, Woods set the truck on fire with his explosive sniper. The distant scream of Helen Park echoed, begging not to die, but Woods didn't bother to look back. Instead, he ordered his friend to call for extraction. Viktor Reznov appeared, thanking Woods for saving Mason. They happily rode off in a helicopter to visit their families. 5 years passed. Out of nowhere, a new dangerous enemy emerged. Vladimir Makarov, leader of an ultranationalist terrorist cell and Imran Zakafev's protege. Woods and Mason were once again battling to save the world, this time joined by Captain Price. Fast forward to now, Mason and Woods met with Captain Price in an abandoned KGB headquarters safe house, discussing where Makarov might strike next. Moments later, an alarm signaled that Makarov had attacked a military base containing a powerful prototype jet. Captain Price yelled they needed to get there fast before Makarov reached the prototype. Bravo 6, going dark. Mason once again found himself in a perilous world, fighting a bigger threat. He still believed Reznov was with him, and this time Reznov made it clear they would win the war between evil and lies. As they moved forward, Reznov pointed out all the traps ahead, and Mason ordered Price to call for one more backup, keeping it secret until the signal was given. Price understood and ordered his men to stay ready. They slowly sneaked past Russian military guards, readying their sniper rifles, awaiting Mason's signal. Suddenly, a black figure approached the hangar. It was Makarov, unaware he was being watched. A flashing light targeted him, and Mason and Woods stepped out of the shadows, punching Makarov, sending him to the ground. Makarov wrestled with Woods, trying to grab his knife, but Woods was determined to end Makarov's plans. When suddenly, a loud sniper shot rang out, hitting Makarov and causing his body to slump to the ground. Captain Price yelled, "That's for killing my friend and brainwashing Mason." Mason's mind was struck with realization as he witnessed it all.